All right, it is day 25. I am in Savannah, Georgia. You can see some of the incredible Spanish moss in the trees behind me. I'm sitting in a little park. There's a ton of these plazas throughout the city. Little square blocks of green trees, lots of benches where you can just sit and relax. Take in some shade, drink some coffee, check your phone, whatever you gotta do. It's a beautiful little city, very historic. Some incredible buildings all around, and then also some poorer neighborhoods kind of right beyond. So a lot of history, a lot of diversity, and I'm excited to check it out a little bit more. I'm in Savannah, and I'm teaching a yoga class at Savannah Yoga Center in a couple of days, but for now I have some time to explore the area. So far I've seen Tybee Island and Fort Pulaski National Monument, both of which were pretty cool, and I'm excited to see what else Savannah has to offer. So I picked the worst possible month to try and camp along my road trip as I traveled cross country. I'm now in Savannah, Georgia. It's raining. I think you can hear some thunder. It's about to really storm, and it's scheduled to storm for the rest of the week. And as I've made my way across country, I've seen a ton of different weather patterns. Started with some hail, sleet, cold rain, freezing temperatures in Northern California, into Arizona, more hail, more sleet, even snow. Then got into some extreme heat, really high winds and tornado warnings. Hot, humid weather when I got into Texas. Got a little bit more mild as I traveled along the Gulf Coast toward Georgia. And now I have rain, and hurricane season is about to start. So a little bit unlucky in that respect, but it is what it is. You can only control your surroundings so much. And it's actually kind of nice here in the rain to cool off a little bit. It's pretty empty and quiet. Everyone's kind of huddled down inside. So I'm going to do the same before it gets a little too crazy. Of course, as soon as I got on the road and crossed into Florida, I drove straight into a monstrous downpour. I had to stop at Ron John's in Cocoa Beach for some souvenirs, then headed down to the boat to see how it was holding up in the thunderstorms. The boat docked north of Miami near Jupiter Inlet. All right, it is day 26, and I made it to my boat. Woo! In Hobe Sound. I skipped Orlando just so to have some time to clean up and get organized, and I'm heading down to Homestead in 2 days. Just crazy torrential downpour of rain, completely couldn't see anything, completely blocked the road and the sights on the way down here and when I first pulled up to the boat. So it was a little bit scary and unnerving. How am I going to get everything organized and not get soaking wet? But I made it, and the boat was relatively dry. Just had to empty out some of the little plugged up stuff. The cockpit was pretty wet, but she's looking good. Gonna get some dinner, get a little organized, chill out for the night, and then tomorrow and the next day get really organized, clean a bunch, and then head south toward Homestead. Jupiter Inlet is 70 miles away from the Bahamas. It's pretty crazy to think how close I am to the Caribbean. It's a little daunting, but very exciting to think that in a few months, I'll be setting sail in that direction. All right, I made it to my boat after the long road trip. All I have in here is the stuff that I had on the road trip, and I'm picking up the pod with the rest of my stuff on Monday. So right now it's pretty open. Already seems like I have a ton of stuff, but I'll give you a little tour while there's not as much junk, and show you kind of some stuff that I'm going to work on. I'm here. This is a little kitchen in the galley. Got a drop-in fridge, microwave, stove, even a little oven, sink, a bunch of storage underneath, in the cabinets, and back here with little railings so it doesn't slide around when we're sailing. To here I've got the navigation station. This opens up for more storage. So I'm down here, this chair pops out. Back here, there's a double berth, and this is what I'm going to use for storage. So keep a lot of my clothes, my camera equipment, all kinds of extra stuff. You can see there's already a bunch shoved back there. Then we get into the salon. We've got a nice big seat here. The table pops up on both sides. There's storage underneath this as well, and then another piece that comes here. So this could be another double bed. Bunch of storage back there. I've already got some books and stuff going on. Mast goes through. I did put an air conditioning in. And this goes all the way down to the keel. And then here's some more little storage areas, another little closet. There's a bathroom with a shower that needs to be fixed. And then the forward V-berth where I've been sleeping with some more little drawers and storage here. Lots of hatches, a few leaks that I have to fix. So far, so good. To finish off the road trip, I wanted to visit Everglades National Park, and I taught a yoga class at a new yoga studio called Om-Stead Yoga in Homestead, Florida. At the end of the trip, I had put 6,200 miles in the car, visited 12 national parks and monuments, taken yoga and taught at 12 different studios, and met a ton of incredible people. Now I'm on to the next adventure, which is getting the boat ready for cruising the Caribbean starting this November. I really want to thank all of the yoga studio owners, managers, and students that helped make this journey so amazing. Thank you so much for a life-changing experience.